Okay, we're gonna be doing things a little bit differently today because apparently I just hit 300,000 subscribers, which is incredible. I never thought that I'd get here, so thank you guys so much for making this possible. Instead of talking about some random comic book stuff for today, I figured that maybe I'd tell you a little story from my life, one of the most defining moments of Drake history. About the first girl that I ever had a crush on, how she rejected me, and how she grew up to become a Disney Channel star. Okay. The year is 1999, and I had just moved to Arlington, Texas. I had gone to a pretty cult-like private Christian school, and my parents thought, well, that place is weird. Let's take Drake to public school. It'll be fine. I go to Butler Elementary. And, you know, at the time, well, and to this day, I was extremely nerdy. I know, who would have thought that the guy that ended up growing up to talk about comic books for a living would have been a nerdy kid in elementary school. I thought girls were icky. You know, I thought they had cooties. Whenever I walked in the toy store and there was the girl aisle, I would hold my breath. Yikes. But then one day, there was this girl in my grade, Jennifer Stone. I thought she was the cutest thing on the planet. I was smitten instantly. And all those thoughts, you know, maybe girls aren't so bad. The entire school knew that I had the hots for her, like, instantaneously. I mean, it's not like I was hiding it that much. I'm pretty sure the only reason I joined choir in the first place was because she was interested. And thankfully, you know, I ended up meeting my best friend, and we're still friends to this day, so that's great. Being the only two guys in elementary school choir ended up, you know, pushing us together. Fantastic. But Jennifer Stone was always in and out of elementary school because of various acting gigs. I will never forget when we were in, I want to say like the 4th grade or 5th grade, how the entire class got pulled out to watch her movie, Secondhand Lions, where she played a very minor role. I retained nothing from the movie because I was an elementary school boy. I was probably just talking with my friends the entire time. But regardless, the whole fact that she was this actress who came and went, very aloof and mysterious, was also super fascinating to me. So, I come from a divorced family, and on the weekends, generally that's when the custody change would happen. So I would stay with my mom, my dad would come get me, I would stay with my dad, my mom would come get me. At my dad's house across the street was Jennifer's best friend. So one night, I'm waiting for my mom to pick me up to go to her place. I'm playing the fantastic game Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Oh, so many hours were spent in my childhood playing that. And then there was a knock on the door. Okay, I figured it's my mom. I get my bag, I go up to the front door, and it's not my mom. It's Jennifer Stone. And I become a nervous, anxious wreck. I ask, hi, hello, what's up? And so, you know, her friends are about like a good 7 feet behind her. I don't even really notice them in the moment because I'm just so enamored. And Jennifer says, hey, we're having a sleepover at my friend's house. Do you want to play with us? And I did not know what to do. I instead froze and stammered out, I can't, my mom's coming to get, sorry. And they're like, cool, whatever, they leave. I go back, I try to play Dragon Ball Z, but I am just frozen solid. Not too much longer later, there's another knock on the door. It is my mom that time. My mom notices that I am just a complete wreck. What's up? What's going on? I try to tell her, hey, Jennifer was just here. They asked me to play with her. And I said no because I had to wait for you. What do I do? My mom was like, dude, it's fine. Go. We can wait like half an hour. I can just chill in the car, go do your thing. I was so happy in that moment that I didn't even care that it had started to rain. I ran over across the street as fast as I could. And when I knock on the door, Jennifer's friend answers and says, oh, hi. I ask, hey, can I still come to play? And she's like, yeah, so we were playing Truth or Dare, and that was a dare. Please go. And I was crushed in an instant. That walk across the street back in the rain, very movie-esque, was some of the longest steps that I have ever taken. Completely pulverized. I go back to my mom, I explain what's up. Obviously, my mom is just completely pissed off that some little child broke her little boy's heart. And she tells me that girls are the worst, it's fine. And you know what? It ended up being fine. Jennifer ended up leaving Butler for good and ended up leaving Arlington for good. I believe she went off to Hollywood, where she then became a big star on the Wizards of Waverly Place. Listen, I was a Cartoon Network Nickelodeon kid. I didn't watch the show, but apparently, like, the younger generation right below me loved the show. I've seen the game at the store when I'm buying my video games. Apparently there was also like some spy movie that she was the main actress of, so hey, good for her. And also, like, I read before filming this that Jennifer is now a nurse. Good for her, that's incredible. And I ended up being okay. You know, I had other childhood crushes since, we're good. But this was the first time that I ever liked anybody that much. And then also, that was the first time that I shot my shot and got rejected. It definitely left a scar. I'll never forget it. It wasn't ideal, but you know what? We were children. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But anyway, that's all I have for today. If you liked this, hey, please give it a like, give it a subscription. And thank you guys so much for helping me get to 300,000 subscribers. That is incredible. So, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.